Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of Salesforce Admin Certification Series. My name is Arpit Vijayavargya. I am a Salesforce technical specialist at TechMatrix Consulting. I am a group leader of Salesforce Architect Group Ajmer. I am also co-founder of Blaze Your Certification. I am thankful to our host today, Mr. Amit Chaudhary, who is a Salesforce MVP and organizer of Apex Hearts. Today, our agenda will be will be to cover sales and marketing applications, which cost 12% into the exam. So, in this particular topic, we'll be covering how a typical sales cycle works, how Salesforce support the sales cycle, like what are the key objects available in Salesforce, what is lead process, what is sales process, what is the difference between both of them. We'll learn about lead assignment rule, lead auto response rule, and we'll also talk about some other productive features available in Salesforce as part of sales, like which supports the sales and marketing application. Okay, so this is how a typical sales cycle works. So, like we are talking about in general situation how a sales cycle works in a sales company. So whenever a company launch a new product or launch a new service, they start doing marketing about it. Okay. For marketing, they can use various methods. They can run a social media campaigns. They can run campaigns into the shopping malls. They can run webinars, road shows, something like that. The interested buyers will show their interest with the help of these marketing campaigns. Like the marketing things will be done. So the person who is interested into this particular product or particular service, they will show their interest. Okay. So so when they are showing their interest, companies will collect that data. Okay. And once companies collect this data, so now after that, like once companies collected data, then sales reps will the company sales representative will keep customer engaged. Like they will try, like they will keep calling to the customers. They will keep them engaged. They will keep sending them emails, and they will try to close this deal as soon as possible. Okay, that's a typical sales cycle. And how Salesforce support this sales cycle? So in Salesforce, there are certain objects are available. Okay, so if we have seen like account contact, or we already have seen as a part of the object manager session. So in Salesforce, when like we talked about a running campaign, so company runs a campaign. So to hold the data of the particular campaign in Salesforce, we have a campaign object. Okay, so we can create a campaign record and we can give it name like webinar, roadshow, something like that. Once buyers show some interest into the into particular product or service with the help of this campaign. So to track this campaign, we create a campaign members in Salesforce, and lead and contact object can be added as a campaign member only. Okay. Once these leads are created into the system, then the people who want to buy that product, okay, who shown the interest, they were tracked into this information, and this lead can be assigned to a right person. So if, let's suppose, the campaign is being organized on a global level. Okay, so if lead is coming from India, then definitely the person who is working on the India, who is working on this lead, should be from India. So it will be feasible for the buyer also and the sales reps also to collaborate with each other. Like the sales reps can call them in their daytime. If, let's suppose, if buyer is from US and the person who is working in India is in India time zone is calling the customer in the US in their odd times, then definitely the deal is not gonna crack. So there can be another reasons also, like the lead should be assigned to the right person. So if a person who is speaking Hindi, okay, or he is speaking Chinese, then the person who can speak or can talk into these specific languages, that person should only be assigned to that lead so he can work properly. And sales reps will engage that customer via email, calls. Okay, so once, like while doing conversation with the customers, when sales reps find like this customer can purchase our product now. Let's suppose he has taken a trial of the product or that service, or he has visited to the showroom or the store of company. It means the person is more interested to buy that product, or the criteria can be different to identify this thing. But the next step is to convert that lead. So when lead is like the chances are highly increased that the person will definitely going to buy our product. We can convert this lead. Okay, and when we convert that lead, uh, there are three options. So uh, three objects record will be created. So it will be account, contact, and opportunity. So what is the purpose of these three objects? So definitely the person is buying a product. Okay, and if you want to information, like he want to store his information, and if that person is talking on the behalf of a company. Okay, let's suppose I work in a tech consulting, and I shown an interest of any like interest into any webinar where they were selling some laptops. Okay, so if I shown them interest, like I want to buy a laptop from my company. Okay, then when the lead will be converted, then Techmetrics will be saved as a account, and Techmetrics can be can be saved as account, and my detail will be saved as a contact, and I will be I will be my information will be stored as a contact, and there will be a one opportunity also created. So the day-to-day conversation will happen with me will be tracked on that opportunity. Okay, and this opportunity can be multiple. Like in future, also, if I want to buy something, then like definitely, if I'm already the customer, I will not attend any webinar or any roadshow. I will directly call with the salesperson with whom I was talking, and I can ask him to create a new opportunity for me. Okay, so once lead is converted in opportunity, so opportunity is more about the sales process, like how the actual sales happens, like. The quotation will be raised, negotiation will be done, and after so many conversations, so many discussion, finally it will be decided like they are going to buy the product or service, or they are not going to buy the product or service. So we can mark the opportunity as a closed won or closed lost. Okay, so on this stage, like basically this is in a stage, this is not an object. So like on the opportunity close and close won and close loss. So customer gives the final decision here, and like they are going to buy or not. And if yes, opportunity stage will be marked as a close won, else it will be marked as a close lost. So let's see this into action, like how this happens into the Salesforce. Okay, so like I'm into the Salesforce. Now we can see this campaign object. You can search directly here also. Let me relog in again. Okay, I have login, I believe. Okay, you can click on this new button, and we can create a campaign. So we can give it a name of webinar. Okay, this is active. It's in the plan. Like there are certain status also which we can maintain. So let's say it's an in progress. It's in a type of advertisement. Okay, we can set a start date, like it's starting from today to next week. Okay, and expected revenue. So these are the fields which we can use to track the ROI on the campaigns. Okay, so I'm leaving it as it is blank, and I have saved it. Okay, Now we can see campaign members is here. So you can see we can add leads here and add contacts here. Okay. So suppose I'm adding new lead here, like I'm adding a lead here. So it will show me the existing lead into the system. I can click on this and I can add this lead here. Okay. So like a status we can send, we can set here. Okay. Similarly, we can add multiple status here. Now we are talking about lead. So I'm on here lead. Okay. Uh, let's see how we can create a lead first. Okay. So on the lead object, we can see this new button here. Okay. Now let's say path. Okay. Company name is Tech Metrics. Okay. Email xyz.com. Similarly, I can put the address and some other information also, and I can save it. Okay. So when the salesperson will be talking, they will be putting their details here. Like if they talk, did a call with me, they will mention like comments. Um, they can save it here. Okay. Now, if they want to convert this lead, they have this button convert. Okay. So it means like um, after like I was able to visit the showroom, now they can like there are three options. Like one is like account, contact, and opportunity. So opportunity is optional. I want to create it or not. Okay. But if we are talking about account, contact, and opportunity, so we have option to create new one also, and we have to choose existing also. So if I'm talking about my scenario, so if I came first time, then the TechMetrics account will be there. But next time, any other, another employee of TechMetrics is also came as lead and they want to convert it, then new account will not be created and they will choose account from here. Okay, so as of now, we are just creating a new account. This is the contact name. Okay, let me show you one more thing. Let me update some information on detail. Like I'm updating my phone also. Okay, and I saved it. Let me convert it. So this is Techmetrics. Okay, the details are here as it is, and I just saved. Okay, when I saved, I can see like you can see some information is already updated. Like the phone and email is already updated into the contact. Okay, so how this will how this is decided, like how this information will be updated. So let me show you one more thing. We have a fields mapping in Salesforce. Sorry. Okay. You see map lead fields. So we have option to map the fields. Okay. So like if you want to like some fields are by default mapped, but if you want to map additional fields also, then you can map the fields here. Okay. So the custom fields, if you have custom fields on lead, that can be mapped with account, contact, and opportunity fields. Okay. So from here you can set the lead lead convert fields mapping also. Okay. So now coming back to the slides. Okay. So we have lead process, we have sales process. In the previous sessions also we talked about both of them. So lead process control the picklist values available for lead status, and sales process control the picklist value available for opportunity stage. The difference between lead sales process versus record type. So record type is like is used or being used to handle the pick list values also, and the page layout assignments also. Okay, but lead and sales process, they are only they only control the like a specific pick list field only, like lead status and opportunity stage. Now let's talk about the automation tool. And so first we have a lead assignment rule. So it automatically assign leads to user or queue based on predefined criteria. Okay, and multiple assignment rules can be created, but at a time only one can be activated. So we can have a scenario like when lead is coming from a country or a city, then it should be assigned to the agent 1 or it should be assigned to agent 2. Okay, so let's see this in action, like how we can see this. Okay, so let me move to the setup again. We have lead assignment rule. I can create new. Okay, uh, I'm just giving a name. I'm marking it as active. When I create a new lead assignment rule, we have rule entries here. Okay, so let me create a new entry. Okay, sort order. So it decide like if we have multiple entries, then which entry will execute first. Okay, so I'm just doing assignment on the lead city. If it is equal to Jaipur, okay, then we have two options, like either I can assign this lead to any user directly or a queue also. So if sometime like if multiple person are there in Jaipur, then I can instead of assigning it to a user, I can assign it to a queue, so any person can pick up from that queue. So as of now I'm just assigning to a user only. So let's say like I just want to assign it to Ansuja. Okay, and I'll save it. Okay, now let's create a lead. Let's go to the lead section itself. Okay, um, let's see today's lead. Now lead is there. Okay, we had converted that lead already. Okay, so let me create a new lead. So by default what happens, like the person who is creating lead, um, he will be the owner of that particular lead. Okay, so now I'm creating a lead. Okay, I'm giving name of tech metrics, and I'm giving city as a Jaipur. Okay, let me save it. Let's go on the detail. So we can see like this lead is not assigned to Ansuja. So let me, like I know the reason why it was not assigned. So let me go into the setup. Okay, and I came on the lead and page layout. And if I click on the page layout, so there is a setting available on the layout property for lead object. So we need to show this lead assignment checkbox on the UI. Okay, and I saved it. Okay, now see like what changes it will make. So let me click on the new button. Okay, sometimes it doesn't get refreshed very quickly. So let's change this in this way. Okay, now we can see this checklist. So let me give it name is, okay, company is Matrix and city is Jaipur. See, the lead has been assigned to Ansuja. Now coming to the lead assignment tool again. Let me create one more. Okay, I'm just giving it a name of test, and once I click on the save, okay, let me cancel. I just click on the twice, so you could see the test is activated automatically, but then Apex R become inactive. So if I go on the Apex R and if I edit it and I mark it as active, okay. If I go and see lead assignment tool, then the test is deactivated. So that's we discussed in initially also, like we can create a multiple rules, but only one rule will be activated at a time. So let me come back to the slides again. Okay, lead auto response rule. So when we create what is the requirement of this? Like when we create a lead and we want to send an automated message to the customer. Okay, let's suppose someone created a lead and we want him to send a message like, "Thank you so much for showing your interest into the our service or product. Our sales representative will reach out to you soon." So this kind of message, if you want to share, then send, then we create lead auto response rule. So when we create, we can create as many as auto response rule, but only one can be activated at a time. And user can see this email in activity history also. And we can add up to 25 filter criteria up to 25 character each. So let's see this into action now. So like I'll go into the setup. Instead of lead assignment rule, I click on the lead auto response rule. I click on new. Okay. So how we can segregate the various auto response rules? So if lead is coming from the very different country, we need to send the message into the different language maybe. Okay. Or if we have common message which we want to send, then will not add any kind of filter criteria. Okay. So let's say if the sort order is one, I said like lead city not equal to. Okay, I'll leave it blank. Name is like name is let me give it like all leads. Okay, so we need to select an email address also here. So the like this email address should be one of our organization wide email address. Okay, so how we can create this organization wide email address also? Okay, this is already one is already created here. Okay, so I'll be using it. Okay, but if you want to create a new one, you can click here, you can add your email address, you can put the allowed profiles, and once you save it, then a verification email will send out to this email where you need to whitelist this. I need to choose an email template also. So just for example, um, I'm just selecting this lead email template and I'm saving it. Okay, and this was activated. So let's create a new lead now. Okay, I came here. I'm putting name is auto response. Company name will be Apexar now, and the email should be there. So let's suppose the email is a bit at xyz.com. Okay, I saved it here. Okay, so this lead, like the email was sent out to that particular email. Uh, I haven't added a email section here, else this would have been visible here also under the activity. Here you could see that one. Okay, So coming back to the slides now, I cannot see the email into my mailbox because I haven't put the original email. Okay, I don't have access to this particular email. So coming to the next slide. Okay, so like we can send emails via workflow also, but what is the difference between workflow and auto response rule? So the workflow is designed for notification to interested parties. So like in workflow, we can choose the parties also, like whom we want to send the email. Okay. In auto response, like it is designed for just to send the initial response only. Okay. We cannot choose like in auto response rule, we cannot choose like whom we want to send this email. It will be by default sent to the email which was captured during the lead creation. It runs when record is created or edited. Okay, like workflow runs when record is created or edited, both we can choose. In auto response rule we have a limitation, like it will only be run when lead is created or the record is created. For target audience, like in workflow we can choose whoever we want to choose. And in auto response rule, like the target audience is like the person who is submitting the lead. Okay, like in our example, we created a lead from Salesforce inside. Okay, but in real time it doesn't happen. Like the lead will be coming via web to lead or via another methods. Okay, now there is one more thing we have in Salesforce regarding the lead is web to lead. Okay, so if we have seen on so many websites, like there is a contact us contact us page where we put our details. Okay, and this detail, like whenever someone submit information into the detail, they get the contact information, right? So that we can achieve in Salesforce also. So we have this web to lead. Okay, we can like we need to enable it. So this is already enabled in my org. Now we can create a web to lead form where we choose our information. Okay, and where we want to return it. So let's suppose I just for an example, I'm putting a google.com here. Okay, and just a minute. Okay, so I just click on this generate. So this code will be generated basically, and we need to copy this code. This is an HTML code basically, and we need to put this code into our web page. Okay, so where someone like the design can be done via the web design team, but if they put this form there and someone will come and enter their information into this form and will click on the submit button, the data will come to the Salesforce. Okay, now coming back to the slides now. Okay. There are some limits for assignments and auto response rule. Okay, so these are the limitations are here. So like we can create total 2000 rules across objects. Okay, and it apply like it is the combination of workflow, assignment, auto response, and escalation rules, and like active or inactive. So no matter if they are active currently or inactive, it will always contain like the maximum number of rules will be 2000. And on every object, either it's a workflow, assignment, auto response, escalation. Okay, so only for 50 can be activated at once. Okay, and for each rule, like for each object, we can have up to 500 rules we can create. Okay, let's suppose you are creating a rule on a single object. Okay, then you can create up to 500. But if this 500, like 500, 500, 500, you are creating for four objects, then the 2000 1000 limit will reach. Okay, and entries per rule will around 3000. And if you are putting some formulas for each rule, then 300 is the limit for that. And filter criteria, For per rule, you can put around 25, and in each uh, each rule 200 actions can be applied. Okay, so these below things are like not not so much important as per the exam, but these like how many rules can be activated on the per object, per like per object, how many total rules we can create for per object. These are definitely important as part of the exam also, and when you are designing the solutions, when you are working in your org also. Okay. Next, we have a few productive tools available in Salesforce. So one is Einstein lead scoring. So Einstein lead scoring, add lead score field to leads. So you can see there is one more field is like a score, and Einstein reanalyze your leads data every 10 days and refresh your score. So basically, it helps the sales reps to prioritize the leads. Like if the lead scoring is higher on any lead, so there are chances that the the lead will be converted easily or quickly. So like we can add like these productive tools on lead page, and it shows us some additional information also, because like if lead is like top one of top positive because its score is 88, so it shows the reason also, like why this lead is positive and why the score is too high. Okay, so let's suppose if uh, like we were working into like in couple of days we were able to close so many leads from a specific city, so that like the Salesforce will reanalyze the previous data also, and it will, based on these particular criteria, it will increase the scoring also, because every agent will not know like which leads they need to prioritize first. So let's suppose if like the lead is coming from any specific industry or any specific city, okay, it basically depends on the previous our previous data into the leads, like what kind of leads we were able to convert quickly, and we were able to convert more easily. Okay, the next is Einstein opportunity scoring. So it always shows how much chances for winning the opportunity. Definitely the score is the purpose of this score is the same thing. Einstein opportunity scoring, add a opportunity score field to opportunity, same as lead scoring. So one score field is added to opportunity, and we can add this score field into list views also. So why without opening the whole like the list, opening the opportunity, agents can take a look on the scoring on the list view itself. Okay. And Einstein opportunity scoring shows the negative, positive things about the opportunity also, like what is the positive thing about this opportunity, and what is the negative thing about this opportunity. So this helps like sales representatives to prepare their the sales pitch with these opportunities. Okay. Now it's time to twist your mind. So I'll come up with few like simple questions. Okay. So, like Apex Hours is configuring the lead conversion process. So, what factors as an admin we should consider before setting up the process? So, if we are setting up lead conversion process, so there is always chance like we can lose our data. Okay, like if we had created some custom fields on lead. Okay, so there will be chances like the data will be lost. So to overcome with it, what we can do, like the student fields are already mapped, okay, and still if some fields are not mapped, so we suggest like go on the map lead field section and make the fields. And same happens for the custom fields also. If we are having some custom fields, then decide the proper location for them and create respective fields on account, contact, and opportunity, and map these fields with the respective account contact and opportunity fields. So this data is transferred. The second thing, like which objects can be added as a campaign members. So like we already shown into the demo also. So only contact and lead can be tagged with the opportunity under the campaign members. Okay, so you're not opportunity as in a campaign member. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us today. Looking forward you into the next session. You can follow us on the various social media channels like Twitter. We are available as an at the rate of XRs. You can visit our website. You can follow us on the LinkedIn, and you can subscribe us on YouTube also. Thank you so much once again. Thank you so much.